We may have only just watched You Season 3 on Netflix, but it has already been confirmed that Joe Goldberg is going to return for more, as You Season 4 has been confirmed, and things will likely get even more complicated for him. There was a major character death in You Season 3, so the landscape will be a different one when the series returns. But we can be sure that Joe, Penn Badgley, and his murderous quest for happily ever after will continue to raise eyebrows. "I think Joe will remain the same," Badgley said to TV Line. "Someone this profoundly ill, disturbed, traumatized, and violent has a serious hurdle before them if they are ever going to heal and change. I don't know if it's possible for someone who's that far gone." In a statement to announce the 4th season, showrunner Sarah Gamble said, "We're deeply grateful that Netflix has shown You such monumental support and that people around the world have enjoyed watching Joe really get it all very wrong over the past 3 years. The whole You team is excited to explore new, dark facets of love in Season 4. Penn Badgley revealed to Access previously that the current season doesn't go the way people would expect it to. "I think by the end of the first episode, something quite unexpected happens," he said. "It's not outside the wheelhouse of what would happen, but you might think that would happen at the very end of the season. So it's like we sort of hurtle along very quickly. So I think by the end of the season, you're in this totally different place that you didn't think you'd be." That's definitely true. And while it isn't a big spoiler to reveal that Joe survives Season 3 to carry on his murderous stalker rampage another day, there are other big plot twists throughout the current 10 episodes that mean a lot could change for Joe in Season 4. Everything you need to know about You Season 4, including the brand new teaser trailer, cast updates, and, spoiler alert, what happens at the end of Season 3. You Season 4 release date. The 4th season of You has yet to go into production, so we may be in for quite a long wait. We'll keep this page updated with further news. The 1st season of You was launched worldwide on December 26, 2018, and Season 2 followed exactly a year later. While You was quickly renewed for a 3rd season in January 2020, production was delayed due to the pandemic and not completed until April 2021, with the series arriving on Netflix 6 months later. Hopefully, if production on Season 4 starts in early 2022, episodes may be ready for us to watch before Christmas 2022. You Season 4 plot theories. It's possible Season 4 could be the final season of the hit Netflix series, and in a recent interview with Vulture, star Penn Badgley talked about what he thinks should happen to murderer Joe when the drama comes to an end. "Punishment is important, but what form of punishment is actually effective? With Joe, the irony is that death is almost too easy for him," he says, adding that Joe could be tortured. "He deserves it, but does someone deserve to have to do it? Or just condemned to be miserable for life? But he already is miserable." Each season of You so far has been based on one of Carolyn Kepney's novels. Season 1 is based on her book You. Season 2 is based on Hidden Bodies. And Season 3 is loosely based on You Love Me, which was published in April 2021. Kepnes has announced she is working on a 4th book, but it is currently unclear whether it will be used as the basis for the next season of You, or which will come first, the book or the series. So what could Joe be up to next season? If you have finished watching Season 3, and if not, stop reading now as there are spoilers ahead. You know that Joe faked his own death by chopping off 2 of his own toes, left his baby Henry in the care of couple Dante and Lansing, and framed Love for all their crimes before killing her with aconite and then setting her house on fire. Love's shocking death was not a surprise to Victoria Pedretti, though, who told TV Line that she always knew the season was not going to end well for her character. "I knew Love was going to die at the end of the season pretty early on. I knew I wasn't going to be on the show past 2 seasons, so I assumed that she would die." While Joe was last seen hunting new obsession Marion, whom he believes has fled to Paris, it is likely that his love for his son will draw Joe back to California. A new season could have Joe, now going by the name Nick, stalking his own child, perhaps to protect Henry from a reappearance by Love's unstable mother Dottie. It's unlikely Love is still alive, though in a world of You, anything is possible. But she and Victoria Pedretti, who plays her, could return in Joe's mind to haunt him, just as Beck did in Season 2. If you want more of a breakdown as to how the series ended, you can read our You Season 3 ending explainer here. You Season 4 cast. So far, the only confirmed You cast member returning is Penn Badgley as Joe Goldberg. The teaser trailer hints that Joe is haunted by his past, so it is possible that some of his past victims, such as Beck, Elizabeth Lale, Candace, Amber Childers, and of course Love, could come back to haunt him. Personally, we'd like to see the return of some Madre Linda residents from Season 3, such as Henry's adoptive parents Dante, Ben Mel, and Lansing, Noel Arthur, and that horrendous power blogger couple Sherry and Carrie, Shalita Grant and Travis Van Winkle. We also don't think Joe has seen the last of his drunken mother-in-law, Dottie, Saffron Burrows. And if we're bringing back memorable characters from previous seasons, it would also be great to see John Stamos return as Beck's therapist, Dr. Nikki, who is currently in jail for murders Joe committed. Stamos, who currently stars in the Disney Plus series Big Shot, did not return for Season 3, but in an interview with E.T. in April, he revealed that his wife Caitlin has told him that Dr. Nikki is her favorite character of his. Let's see. The second season, I had one scene in the jail and I was like screwed up and I was like talking to Jesus and stuff, and she goes, "That's the best scene you've ever done." Finally, Jenna Ortega, who played Joe's teenage neighbor Ellie in Season 2, and who Joe continues to send gifts to in Season 3, though we don't see her, has said she would be happy to return to the series, telling Cosmopolitan, "I had such an incredible time there that if they would like to have me back, I'm more than happy to take a few digs at Joe again." And we could even be about to see Cardi B on the show. She's a fan of You and a friend of Badgley, and when he was asked about a possible Season 4 cameo by Jimmy Kimmel, Badgley said, "Well, I don't know. I definitely can't say. But there is actually, I believe this is true, there's an actual Change.org petition." You Season 4 location. The first season of You was set and filmed in New York, and then the story and production switched to LA for Season 2. If you went straight from Season 1 to Season 2, you'll notice the sun-drenched color palette. Sarah Gamble told Variety, "There's something creamier about the light in LA than in Season 1. The third season of You was also filmed in California, with locations in the Los Angeles area doubling for the fictional town of Madre Linda, and a street in the LA suburb of Van Nuys used for the exteriors of Love and Joe's idyllic house. By the end of Season 3, the plot has Joe in Paris looking for his latest obsession, Marianne, although the scene was filmed in LA with a fake backdrop showing the Eiffel Tower. It's likely that the next season will continue to be filmed in LA even if the story is not set there, as most of the series' creative team are based nearby.